We're about to begin in a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Blah. Give me a moment. We're about to start.
We are the champions, my friends.
And we are the champions. Don't pour for losers, cause we are the champions. Good morning on this lovely Saturday. Let me straighten my hair for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? We did a milestone, ladies and gentlemen, something that I never thought I would be able to reach on this platform at all whatsoever. And I want to say you are the reason why it happens. Yeah, I mean, let me turn the volumes down. Shit blooming. You know what I mean? Let me make sure the volumes is correct for you guys. So let me explain what we did together. Let me explain what we have accomplished something that I never thought I could never really took it serious, to be honest, until I got involved with people really down creating. I'm still gonna be rap, but I prefer to just tell you how to show you how much I'm mature. Really get into what is come, what I'm planning on, like that. Then we'll watch some videos and chill for a few hours. But first, I want to take this very seriously. I want to say thank you to everyone in all 2000. My day one, never stop support, never stop love. So I mean that are the real. To a lot of people, they could say 2008 best battle I had about wasn't no promotion market. I did no guys show me love. Really, bullshit. It wasn't easy. Feel me? It wasn't. Grabber, honest. I would love to see the channel continue. Every subscriber, awesome. That's I had changed my celebrate. Don't mind the bad background. I mean, that's. But I want to say everybody, anybody that is, you know, that like any not a lot of times get on this trying to catch up. We all feel that's the one thing you shouldn't do. Never be a fool for the fuck shit. Never be a fool for the fuck shit. I don't give a fuck who sell it to you. Never be a fool for the fuck shit. Just plan your steps, keep going, continue prospering. Treat the 2,000 like it's 2 million, and you'll get to 2 million. I want to see this channel get up to 10,000 one day, and maybe even more to 100,000, maybe even to 1 million, maybe even to 5 million, maybe even to 10 million. Who knows? I treat it as though this is the only thing left, so this is the best thing possible. If you happen to be watching this, please like, subscribe, comment, share, give me all your feedback. Tell me how your Saturday morning going. I appreciate every single fucking person that happens to be watching me. that took the time to believe in me and just say, yo, thank you for just making your music. Thank you for making your beats. Thank you for doing your thing. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for just doing you. Thank you for just doing y'all. Like y'all don't understand that when people get on this app, and I've seen a lot of people blow up on this app, even when I started before them, and I've seen a lot of stuff on this app that was like, wow, people are crazy. They're willing to follow that. To wow, I'm proud of that person. They really did deserve that. Um, so it is an amazing thing to see some people really still believe in my stuff. Considering that I lost everything, considering that I never really could get it back because of certain issues and people who I was battling inside of the shit that I was doing, as a music artist, as a producer, and more. Um, this is just a great thing, and I appreciate y'all so much. Let me know what y'all think about the background. How y'all feel about this overlay? Do y'all like this type of overlay? Since we at 2K, I wanted to change it up a little bit more. For everybody that happened to check out anything that I do, man, I love y'all. God bless your families in so many ways. I pray your family reach nothing but success. I pray your family reach nothing but success financially, abundantly, in all ways, shape, form, and fashion. If you could do me a big favor, get more people into this live. Let's start talking shit and watching what's going on in the world. We're going to cover every type of topic that's been out so far. And we're going to keep doing our thing. Right now, I want to take a quick little 5-minute break, just get things settled. I'm gonna get my background cleaned up and get some food in here. We're gonna kick it, watch some shit on the internet, and we're gonna relax for a little bit. Today is a good day. Today's a great day. Considering I started this channel in 2009, and I really didn't even bother taking it serious because I was going viral in other ways, you know. But let's take a little break. Try to get more people into this live. Let's start talking shit. Let's start getting to know each other. Show me your shit. If you have beats, if you have music, if you have art, all that, you need to be showing me that. Let's review it. Let's go through this thing. Let's do this together. Give me a few. I'll be back in 5. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know what we're doing today, this is a celebration for our 2,000 subscriber milestone. I wish I had something to give you guys, but right now I gotta keep most of my shit secret. Tomorrow, Haiku will be dropping. I am going to be dropping the new episode for Haiku tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I will drop all my instrumentals on at 8 o'clock at night. I want you to get a feel for it, so get ready to do that. Today we're just gonna be vibing on the biggest news, whatever the fuck's been going on in the last world or two that we've been living in. I've been seeing a lot of goofy shit online that is just crazy. People thinking their rights got taken away, didn't even read it properly, didn't read nothing. They just scared just to be scared and shit. It's not their fault. That belongs to the Democratic Party as far as that fault. I also want to say to a lot of people that are watching, or at least a few people that can catch up to what we're watching. I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to just listen to some music right now until I can get ready to start something up or whatever. But man, because I wanna just sit back and reminisce for a little bit. To some stuff that I did prior in the past that I'd like to just show everybody. How can we start today's show? We got a lot of stuff to talk about anyway. I do want to get a little bit into the election. I seen a lot of crazy shit on TikTok. There's the 4B movement, girls shaving their head off, having bracelets around their hands and shit like that. There's there's this weird movement where now everybody's telling women to kill their boys. Anybody that has a boy that they just birthed or some shit like that. Like, it's just a lot of psycho shit, a lot of stupid psycho shit, and a lot of goofy shit that needs to be looked at and just be embarrassed. It needs to be ashamed in some way, because it's just impulse. You're just acting straight off of impulse. You have no reason to act like that. A loss is a loss and a win is a win. You can't just be acting crazy like that just because you want to act crazy like that. Come on now. Everybody's going through a lot in life. Like, you can't tell me this is what makes you want to kill yourself and off yourself. Like, these motherfuckers really was killing themselves and all that shit. With the new year jumping in, I want to just give us some new shit to look at, some new things to think about. Real quick, let me go into the YouTube channel to show y'all what's coming up for tomorrow. And next week I got a special surprise for those who really are invested into the channel a lot. For those who don't know, I do a lot of work, instrumental work for my channel. I do a lot of music as well for my channel. Latestly, this is what we've been dropping so far. Let me make sure y'all can see it properly. Yeah, y'all can see it. So lately, we've been dropping the Haiku series. This is more of an instrumental series. I just drop it just to be dropping it, and I give you guys something that is an expression. It's more of a free expression thing. A lot of people just drop that shit to sell, and that's cool. Do what you do. I don't do it for that. I do it for the love of it. I do it for the love of making music and making art. This right now is my main priority. The channel's about to enter its next phase, where we drop our own shows, our own movies, our own shit like that. Like, I just want to give you guys a new start, something new to come out. So the Haiku series is an ongoing thing. I think the latest one is this episode. Yeah, I think this is the latest episode so far. Yeah, this is like what I did so far for the Haiku series. And people like it, actually. Like 4 people. I like my shit too, but this person went crazy. He said this goes so crazy. Put the video on loop. He said this goes crazy. I had to put the video on loop. I like stuff like that. So again, if y'all can, and shout outs to you right here, London Blank. Shout outs to you. Anybody that just comments on this stuff, it means a lot to me when you don't just let it sit. Like, you actually engage with it, whether you hate it or love it. Like engage with this shit. Like, this isn't something I just
thought of, and that was it. Like this is stuff that I really meant to do. Oh wow, like 8 people like this one. I like my own shit too. 2 comments. You know what I'm saying? Abstract 505 says it's nice. My boy Young Flash Beats says a man of his word. Because I had mentioned I was going to drop this during the live playing the Dragon Ball Z. I want to see what that is. So yeah, this is what I did recently for that. You know what I mean? I just like doing a little groovy shit, little smooth shit like that. I want to see what that is too. Like when I first started making these instrumentals, I was doing it the traditional route, you know, normal shit. But then I just expanded it into something else, and I like what I do. I love what I do. I love that people are engaged in this stuff and they appreciate it from the visuals and stuff like that. So I hope y'all look forward to tomorrow's episode of these. It's coming out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And man, honestly, I'm just grateful, you know, I'm just real grateful that y'all really took the time to check this out for real. Absolutely. It's like a smooth groove to it for real. All the haiku beats are in here. That's a playlist for y'all to have. This is just for the new reboots, but all the original haikus are in here for that. And real quick, I want to go into this. I want to see what they doing over here. I like to just explore sometimes, you know. Like what the fuck is? Yeah, like stuff like this. Let me like. Just try something. Like, just try some shit. Like, you don't have to just do traditional shit. This user's name is Shadows 10,000. Well, you gotta subscribe, bro. You gotta like. I like the sound of this. I like the new genres coming out. Like it's not traditional, but you really can hear this in like production for animes and films if you really like find the right emotion for it. I like this. Who else got some stuff? Young Flash Beats. I want to go to him. Because he showed me a lot of love on the channel, so I want to give him some love for sure. I really like this. Yeah, notify that. I like this guy. And I promise you, I don't even know who he is. I just stumbled on him like just now, and I like his sound. Like if you're doing new shit like this is what I like. Even the hard hitting shit is hard, but this is new. This is new. I like this. Something called funk. I might be mispronouncing it, but it sounds good. I love the imagery. It's like it's a story. That's what's up. I would do something to this. I really would do something to this, no lie. This is good. Yeah, I like this. I want to know, that was a music, and I wanted to show the channel too. I want to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing on here. Like, yeah, I like that. Let me go to Young Flash Beats real quick, cause he comments a lot on my stuff, and he has been one of the funniest, coolest people possible. I think he was on here. That beat, I love that beat. That's my food. Subscribe. I thought I was subscribed already and notified. Let me listen to you real quick. Let me see what you got. If you got anything, let me hear it. I want to go for this.
If I could begin to be what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like
you got a smooth groove to it. Okay. This is cold. I like how you loop this too. Make sure you upload consistently. This is good. I like this. It's got a simple move to it. Like it's got a move to it. Let's keep pushing it too. And it's nice. And play with your notes. Get your notes up. Like literally like go as experimental as possible. And if you're learning, then you're learning. Like we gotta shout this out. This is super good. It's dope. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Go for it, my mans. I want to hear him again. I like stumbling on new producers, like new and coming. 94 subscribers. Make sure y'all go and subscribe, man. For real. I want to hear this. I really want to hear more. Let me hear this. And you see, you got a For You. This is the recent one, the Tyrone. He did a Tyrone beat. You see. Mindset, got a feeling on the court, a minute of time, set face off on the king, the man in the content, making back, alone in the front in the content, making back, they really needed a content, spent a lot of time, the man in the mountain, second in the content, the man in the content, you running around the time. I see it. This is good, but I would say the only thing you need, keep your rhythm, keep your sound the same way. Add more to it as much as possible. If it seems simple to you, it's because it's good. Simply add a lot more to your shit because you got it. You got what you got. I like what you're doing here. Add as much to that sample as possible because there's more elements to the sample. A lot of people just sample one section of the song. The best thing to do when you sampling is to sample the main part you like, but add elements to it that people didn't bother like listening to in the song itself. Like a lot of the times when people are listening to music and stuff, they're not really like thinking about the other parts of the song that they like. Like add as much as possible to it that you really love. Like add as much as possible. Make sure the audio is good real quick. Like add as much as possible to the sample because if you got that, you got the wave riding already. So whatever you like about the sample, maybe there's a certain section in the song you like. You're like, all right, how can I add that to it? As long as it matches the rhythm you're going for, slide it in there. And slide it in there well as much as you want to. But yeah, I definitely am gonna be watching you because I think I really like what you did, especially that Steven Universe beat. I like what you did there. I like what you did there. I started off just like this. So you got it. Just keep uploading. Be more consistent. Consistently upload. Don't stop. Consistently upload. And never look at the view count. Fuck the view count. Only because you get better on your own. Just learn the algorithm wise, but you will get better on your own. So I would recommend that. Go shout outs to Young Flash Beats. Go subscribe to my guy right here, Young Flash Beats. Please go subscribe to my guy right here. Absolutely. I want to see more people on his channel. I want to see his growth. I love the icon. Definitely icon. I definitely fucks with the icon. So keep going, keep shining, keep grinding, my boy. Absolutely. I want to see more in the music field. Let me see. Cause I promise you, it's so cool to see people get into music in such other ways. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is cool, but it's good to hear certain different genres and certain different feelings, and really just hearing that stuff. Like that stuff is so cool. Like I really appreciate people when they do this stuff. If y'all got any type of music that I can listen to, just to listen to what you're doing, I love to just hear it, and see what you got, cause this is good. Like I love new users. I love new people that's just got something going on. It just means a lot for real. A lot of people are afraid of showing people they shit. And I'm with you on that train, but just show people your stuff, man. Like absolutely, show people more stuff of what you got. That way you can develop more as you go. And the more you do, the more you get, the more you got it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Where do I want to go from here? Right now, let's check it out. We gon' oh yeah, Tony Todd died. Candyman died. Not happy about Candyman dying. I am not happy about that. That sucks. Let me see. We can go anywhere with this. Right now, let me go grab some food while we're doing this. I'll let y'all kind of catch up with the whole election thing real quick. 1 second. Oh shit. Hold on. What's going on over here? I don't want to copy his stuff, so I'm gonna skip over it.
Any NBA play can inspire your next hunch. And with FanDuel, you can turn them into big
YouTube.
Now peeps, big homie C.
Real quick. I've been watching his shit too. Big homie
Shipments
CC.
do not speak for themselves. You're going to have other people speaking for you, and unfortunately, it might not be something that you want to say. Now, last week, Young Thug was released from jail. He was given 15 years of probation. Now that he's finally free, you got a whole bunch of artists in line waiting to see him, meet him, and also do videos with him. T.I. was one of the first people to actually FaceTime him and also link up with him in person.
Hey man, what you got to tell these people?
Man.
Back Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no motherfucker, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my rap.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
For real, right now, yeah, it ain't no cap in his rap. And he really did what he did. And, you know, he got off. He did get off in a way. Even though he technically was convicted, but the man got off. The man got off, absolutely did. I'm interested to see what he's gonna do with a new project. I'm only interested in albums. I don't fuck with the music videos and shit like that. That's for people who want to get influenced. Just show me an album and I'll listen to that. I don't really like listening to it on my live because a lot of people will flag you now. So it's kind of hard to listen to music online. But, well, while you streaming, it's hard to listen to music online while you're streaming it. But, yeah. Let me see what the hell's going
Apparently
on.
Drake also linked up with Young Thug too, according to academics. Looks like Drake brought him a bag of money. Now while he was locked up and everybody was trying to figure out, did Gunna snitch on Young Thug? Thugger, even though he's been dropping Morse code signs on his Twitter, he's never fully come out and said, yo, Gunna snitched on me and we shouldn't rock with him. Which made things so interesting when we saw a picture of Gunna and also Young Thug's father at his concert. A lot of people said, well, how can that be? If the dad is rocking with Gunna, then why wouldn't the son be as well? It's gotta be either Young Thug and his dad are not speaking and communicating daily, or the man is just out here doing
what did he
solo.
say though?
Now last night things got even more interesting.
Oh, there we go. Let's go there.
Everybody trying to fire Young Thug. They want to talk to Young Thug. They want to dish that and other. Where your ass been for 29 months? Why y'all ass ain't been out there protesting for his constitutional rights being violated? Y'all are the ones considered to be the influencers. Ain't influencing shit. Where y'all been? Y'all been quiet for 29 months.
Everybody want to work now.
But now everybody want to be seen.
Everybody calling.
Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to try to get a chance to talk to him. This, that, and the third. For what? For what? Now you want to talk to him. You want to goddamn put out the.
That comes with it though, right? That's what comes with this shit, right? You get locked up, nobody fucks with you. You get out, people fucks with you. Maybe it's the disconnect from the communication, possibly that. Maybe it's more, who knows? Maybe it's absolute, maybe it's not absolute. I believe when I seen his case, I had definitely had to really research what the hell was going on. I didn't like what was going on with his case either. I'm a prayer guy, so I prayed for the guy while he was in there. And I see the Lord work in his way possibles to get him out. But I want him to just focus on the music. I hear what his father is saying. I do hear what his daddy is saying. You niggas wasn't around when he was locked the fuck up. Why you want to be in pictures and shit? I understand. But you don't know. Maybe he has a certain partnership with these guys. Maybe he's fucking with these guys heavy and they done slide him some bread as well. You know, being in there, you lose a lot of money. So they done slid him some bread to get on his feet, figure out how he's going to market himself and how he's going to rebrand himself, how he's going to move. Because, you know, he can't be associated with no gang activity and no bullshit. So you never know. Maybe that's what they're aiming for, you know.
Monkey-ass videos,
Damn.
all this for your personal gain. It's just for your personal gain, your personal hype. Trying to make yourself relevant. Where have y'all been for 29 months? You could have been fighting for it. Because I guarantee you this, if the shoe was on the other foot, he'd have been fighting for you without trying to make a prop for his name so he can get some clout and ask him to do an event.
Young Thug has an anomaly with him. I'm going to be honest real quick. And then I'm gonna go get my damn food because I'm hungry. But Young Thug is somewhat of a situation where they used to call him a Lil Wayne clone. This was way back when he came out. They called him a Lil Wayne clone, a rip-off artist. They called him gay. They called him all types of shit, especially right before he started dropping those records that people liked a lot. But he pursued him, whatever he pursued, and he continued. I remember a few dudes had issues with the fact that he would wear the lipsticks and the dresses and all that other stuff. Some people even called him a puppet. Some people definitely, I seen a few people call him that. So it wasn't like motherfuckers was just not there. They definitely was there. It's just that some of them wanted him to fall. Some of them was liking him and they wanted him to continue to succeed. When you go to jail, it's really no different than if you pretty much banned. Once you get that disconnect from the people do what people do. They move the fuck on. They don't continue. They move the fuck on. And then they move back towards your way once they can see you again. To each his own. I do understand his father's frustration because they fought a long battle. I do understand that.
On behalf of us, on behalf of YSL.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told, let me get with my people and see can I do that. But yet and still I see you right there beside Young Thug. That's when he needed the help. So, you know.
But how do you know if this is for T.I.?
We gotta stop being fake and phony, man. We gotta stop doing things just for an angle. Let's do some shit and make it real.
Now, maybe it's just me, but I don't think
I don't know if this is for T.I. or not. He might just be talking about anybody and anybody that's just running their ass back to a Thug stimulus packet, because that's exactly what it's gonna be, either a Thug or a Gunna stimulus packet. Gunna was a snitch. That's how they considered it, and now he's somebody they want to reach out to. Thug was a clone, and that's how they considered it in the beginning, and now they want to reach out to him. People do that. People do that all the fucking time. This is what people do. You get that disconnect, people will disrespect the shit out of you. You get a reconnect, all of a sudden everybody wants to talk about you again in a good way. So you get that disconnect all the fucking time. Absolutely do. So I do understand his father's frustration. I really do. This shit right here, crazy right here. This nigga Trump won the election. Oh, for the winner of the 2024 presidential election, it was Donald Trump. I see everybody. This decision is made specifically for people who wanted him in office. Some people didn't. Some people feel like he was a bad choice. Some people don't. I don't. I do not feel like he was a bad choice right now, considering the gridlock that we're under, considering the vice that we're under right now as a country. And people still go by races. People still are trapped in that mentality that races matter. And really, if you have American behind your name, that matters more now, especially if you're outside the fucking country. It's gotta matter more, shouldn't it? So that's an interesting take. That's a very interesting take to see that a lot of people, especially in the celebrity, I'm glad that celebrities are getting humbled, because in my opinion, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, I feel like some of the celebrities needed this. They needed to see that their influence didn't mean shit. Sometimes you gotta slow down. You ain't God. You gotta realize how much you are immortal, because people will hype you up. They will push your clout to the next level, but they will make you forget about God as well. And that's when shit gets real. Things will get evil. And then all of a sudden, your blessings start to decrease. Things like that start occurring. That's what I notice about people. Things like that do occur, and things like that do definitely happen, especially with certain people who say that they're your friends and they this, that, and the third, and then you make it and you forget about them. Now they just, they on your ass. Now they on your ass. Absolutely is. So yeah, we'll see how Donald Trump does. Congratulations to Thug. I know your children are very happy. Absolutely. your children and your women, or your woman, definitely happy. Your family, your mother, your father, I know they're happy. People are happy. Even though he's not allowed to be in his hometown, which is his home kingdom, which is crazy, but you know how life is. You know, they're trying to test him. 15 years of probation is a motherfucker, though. If he knocks this out successfully, hey, you the truth for real. But you already, technically beat a Rico. So, shit, I don't know too many rappers that can do shit like that. Let me go grab my motherfucking food. Give me a little bit. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, bitch. Alright, let's see what we got over here.
This book, Ready, Fire, Aim, tells us everything that we need to know to make online personal training work. It's quite long, so I'll just give you the cliff notes. Here's the problem. An online coaching...
Now to the new president-elect, this morning we are learning more about an alleged Iranian plot to assassinate President Trump before the election. ABC senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky has the latest now.
This morning, the new Iranian revenge plot to kill Donald Trump in the weeks before he was elected as the 47th president. The FBI says Iran's elite Revolutionary Guard Corps assigned one of the plotters in mid to late September to focus on surveilling and ultimately assassinating former President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. On October 7th, court records say the operative, Farhad Shakiri, was told to provide a plan within 7 days to kill Trump, and if he couldn't, to wait until after the election, because the Iranians assessed that Trump would lose the election, and afterward it would be easier to assassinate him. Federal prosecutors say Iran has been determined to avenge the death of Revolutionary Guard General Qasem Soleimani, who was killed in an American drone strike during Trump's first term. The FBI learned of the latest plot from the very man asked to arrange it.
First of all, that was just stupid. You're gonna really put a assassinated... First of all, Iran. That was the dumbest shit you could have ever motherfucking did, you goofy motherfucking people. Do you understand when you put a... That's like... You do understand. You just literally tried to kill a former president for a nation. This ain't just any nation. This is America, bro. And you thought he was gonna forget about that shit. You really thought he was one of the soft ones. Listen, everybody don't like Trump, but the one thing they can't say is he's a bitch. Because he's not. That man just got elected, and now technically you tried to assassinate the president of the United States of America now. Technically. That was the dumbest shit you could have done. Who came up with this plan? This might have been a small group. If it was a small group, it's understandable. But if this was made by people in Iran and they really thought, by officials in Iran who really thought they were going to get away with this shit, they thought, like it says, they said they thought he was going to lose. And after the election, they were going to kill him if it didn't work the first time. So basically, you just screwed yourself. There's nothing that can be explained now. Like, this is a bad day for y'all. Get ready for that. There's a consequence for every action. Remember that. Some shit you gotta think through. I know some people wanted Kamala to be in office, but there's no way she could have handled some shit like this. No way. She would have folded. This type of shit, The
criminal complaint says Shakiri spoke voluntarily from Tehran.
I received a phone call from the FBI
Telling the FBI he was first instructed to target Iranian-American writer and activist Mahsa Ahmadinejad. Prosecutors said he recruited 2 Americans he met in a New York prison to assist. Tonight, those men are under arrest and in custody. The complaint says Iran also told Shakiri to kill 2 people described as Jewish business people residing in New York City because of their support for Israel. Then he was told to put aside his other efforts and focus on Trump. Aaron Katursky.
So you tried to kill 2 Jewish people and a president-elect. I hope that works out for you. That was the dumbest shit in the world. Like, you can't kill a former president. It doesn't matter who the fuck you think you are. It wouldn't have worked. It would not have worked. Even if you thought of it, it wouldn't have worked. You get shit like this now. This is a bad day. This is a bad day, guys. These people about to catch bombs like a motherfucker, y'all. For real. This was just the stupidest shit you could have done. And then the sad thing is your people are going to have to suffer through this shit. And they don't even need to be through this type of shit. That's just ego and pride. Hell nah. That's crazy. Like, this was just the stupidest thing they could have done.
See how I use an ad blocker. Very mindful, very demure. I'm not watching ads like the rest of
you. Was better off killing the 2 citizens than going for him. That was just the stupidest shit you could have done. Like, that's crazy. That's not smart. South Carolina firefighters gained ground over wildfire thanks to... We'll get to that.
Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden. We call her the Ice Maiden.
Donald Trump has made campaign co-chair Susie Wiles his incoming White House Chief of Staff. This makes Wiles the first woman to step into the powerful role. So who is she? Wiles has been in politics since the 1970s, but with this role, she moves from being largely behind the scenes to the president's closest advisor and counsel. Wiles had stints in Ronald Reagan's campaign, but most of her experience was in Florida. For example, she's credited with helping businessman Rick Scott win the governor's office. Wiles ran Trump's 2016 effort in Florida, and his win in the state helped him clinch the White House. She's also been able to control some of Trump's impulses, not by scolding him, but by showing him that he could benefit from her advice. Trump is often referred to Wiles on the campaign trail, saying she's, quote, incredible. But given Trump had 4 chiefs of staff in his first term, it remains to be seen how long she stays in the role.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know, I do a thing called a weave. If I start a story, what you do is you weave things and you do it. I always got more publicity than other people, and it wasn't like I was trying. In fact, I don't know exactly why. Maybe you can tell me why.
Oh, I can definitely tell you. You said a lot of wild
maybe.
What would you say to kids who want to pursue their own version of the American dream and try to
like, subscribe,
pursue
and
their
comment.
wildest dreams?
Make sure you share the live as well.
I would say very simply, honestly, vote for Trump.
47th president-elect Donald Trump gained much-needed support amongst young Gen Z and millennial voters this election. Is his son Barron Trump a key reason?
Joining us now is the host of the Bongino Report Early Edition and my daughter, Evita Duffy. Evita, great to have you on. So let's just talk about Barron Trump, but also sort of in a bigger picture, the role that podcasts played in this election, particularly with the mail vote.
Yeah, well, what Barron did, advising his father to take the non-traditional media route, was
That's our daughter?
Really an amazing decision by the Trump campaign. Harris did not fill in that gap in the same way. And I think that's why Trump did so much better with young voters than he even did back in 2020. And it reflects changing media landscape at large. You have social media and podcasting.
That boy, the richest motherfucking boy on earth.
Increasingly
That's fucking crazy. Well, richest American
being more
on earth.
powerful than traditional media, particularly among young people. So Barron helped Trump meet young people where they're at, and at a really unique time, because a lot of young men, particularly right now, are revolting against the culture, against our institutions that hate them. And that's why this election, which was supposed to be the revenge of the woman, instead became the year of the man. Trump's support among men surpassed Harris's among women, 22 points to 14. Trump rallied low-propensity young male voters, the frat boy vote. And it's not a meme vote either, right? People kind of think, oh, they're voting as a joke because Trump is funny. Young men are looking at their future, and it's bleak. There's a hatred of masculinity, economic ruin, war, and they went with Trump, who represents really...
Motherfucker called me a sellout because I voted for him. And I didn't want to vote for a woman who chooses not to believe in God, who stated that she is not a God believer, who showed it. And there will be people who understand her on a different level, and I understand that too. I'm open for conversation. But the facts still remain. When you kick someone out of a church just for your benefit, hey, nah, that's a bad day. That's a bad day. You don't kick people out of churches and shit. Right now, this is just what it is, you know. But calling people sellouts and shit because they voted for dude, that's just childish. Like, that's just so fucking immature. Because what would I call you if she would have won? A sellout? No, you made your vote. Get over it. That's crazy how people do shit, and you're not allowed to talk about it. I want to go to Critical Drinker real quick. Because I seen he said he had dropped a new video. I didn't watch this yet, so I get a chance to really do it. That movie's fire too. Full Metal Jacket.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything.
If you haven't had the chance yet, please like, subscribe, and comment from your boy. Please get the chance to like and subscribe and comment. If you have any type of material or type of creation you have and you want to just show it to get it out, I'm welcome to watching it, showing it on the live. We all can review it, see what it is, yada, 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 whatever, while I'm up. After that, I'm out. But other than that, thank you. And again, I love y'all. Appreciate you. And God bless your families. Let's watch this shit.
Now, it might have come to your attention that there was an election in America this week.
No way!
I know, right? If only someone had told us. Now, I'm not here to talk about the election itself because, believe it or not, I'm generally smart enough not to stick my nose into things that are none of my damn business. But do you know who isn't?
Hollywood.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Avengers.
Oh no!
Whenever there's a political or social event going on, you can always count on the professional pretenders to find a way to make it all about them. Because truly, who better to guide the common working man on which candidate best represents their interest than a group of elite multimillionaires living
multi-million dollar niggas
whose entire
Damn.
purpose consists of saying words
Let me get
written
a dollar.
by someone else.
Give me a
list of
dollar.
actors and celebrities that are apparently
got
going to leave America because the election didn't go the way they wanted is longer than
got
my
it.
criminal record for public intoxication. But like, what kind of threat is that even supposed to be? Why do you think anyone even cares where you live? Do you really think there's people out there that are deeply invested in keeping you in the same zip codes? Like,
I mean,
if you threaten
kinda.
to never appear in any movies or show your face in public ever again.
There are psychos that are deeply invested in these people. There are psychos that are deeply invested in these fucking people. I'm not gonna make it like it's not. Yes, it is. These psychos exist. They know they exist. Shit, half of these motherfuckers. Excuse me, I want to sit back for a minute. Half of these motherfucking people who are fans of these people, that's God to them. That's God to them. And that's just idol worshiping. Like, it's nothing against the people who really are successful and they did work hard to do it. But it means less shit if all these psychos think, well, since you're Scarlett Johansson and you're that nigga, all I need is, I use the N-word, apologies, but you're these people and you're supposed to just be, everybody got to stop what they doing because you said so. Just stay as an actor, stay as a musician. I think the worst thing that ever happened to artists was money. And I say that because with the money came the power and the influence. Nothing else. Without it, they would be able to be the same fucking people who was trying to hunt to be the greatest thing possible. They'd be just like me. Bullshit, you're not. You know, sometimes when you sell out, you got to sell out for a good price, right? But a lot of these fucking people, you know, you find them committing suicide or on drugs and they're secretly hurting people because they don't know how to help themselves, right? And they want to complain about the world and the universe and everything around them and hide shit from the people and then expect it to just go well for them. Hell nah, you're not God. And at the end of the day, your success is okay for you, but it's just what you made it. At the end of the day, it doesn't make everybody else. These people be obsessed with these folks and they don't give it a chance to just let these people just be people. Instead, you got these motherfuckers thinking that they can hit you upside the head with some bullshit that's not true. And then you be like, damn, yeah, just because I seen you in a movie I like means that you get to dictate how I run my kids and my house. Hell no, get the fuck out of my face. You are an actor. Stay as an actress. You are a musician. Stay as a rapper. Stay as a singer. Stay in these lanes because that's exactly what the fuck you are. Don't get your head into things you ain't ready to make. Like, that's just crazy.
Again, I guess that might be something a bit more meaningful, but then that would actually mean putting your career on the line. No more big paychecks, no more private jets, no more awards ceremonies where you sniff each other's farts and talk about how good it smells. And we all know you'd never do that because if you don't have fame and attention anymore, what do you really have left to keep you going? Yeah. Now that it actually is all over, I wonder how many of those people are actually going to go through with it anyway. Probably about the same number who left the country 8 years ago when the same exact thing happens. Gay! Damn man, they even managed to bribe persuade the Avengers cast to do a
They said he's stupid as fuck. He's funny. I mean that in a good way. He's funny. He's funny. He said bribe. Yeah, the motherfuckers was vibing. Look, come on now. Disney, bro. It's not like Disney has the best reputation these days. It's not like the motherfuckers just agree with people these days. These was the same fucking people that said, no. There's nothing wrong with the border. There's nothing going on. Alright. But you can't go to spend the night at their house. Can't get $5 from these motherfuckers. Like, not even $5. But now all of a sudden they ready to tell you that this is the best candidate possible. If I was them, I would have did the 50 Cent. I don't want to be involved in no politics. I don't want to be near no motherfucking politics because that shit gonna detrimentally destroy me. I don't want to be in that type of shit. And that type of shit gets you hurt when you're a popular celebrity. Like if you just somebody like, you know, somebody normal or somebody that just makes music and shit, you don't have too much of an influence, but you got something. You can say some shit like, okay, I'm gonna vote for this person. That's cool. Just say I'm gonna vote for this person, and I feel like they cool. That's it. Don't be on the motherfucking ad campaign with these motherfuckers, because in reality, that's not gonna benefit you in the long run. It's always messy. Even if the elect wins, it's messy on you. You gotta hold strong and hold that shit steadfast so that you can continue being successful in whatever lane you are in. A lot of people are not successful in the lanes they in. They just being influenced to be. A lot of the motherfuckers are cheating the rig because I'm gonna be honest. I seen a video on TikTok where a motherfucker basically can be 10 people at once with one cell phone, or have like multiple cell phones attached to one cell phone, and it's like several different comments. It looks like it's a crowd of people, but it ain't nobody. Like it's literally like with no marketing, they're doing numbers like what I do. But if I had the marketing and with they marketing, you would see no difference. You really wouldn't. I've tested this shit before. So you definitely got this type of shit going on in the industry. And a lot of people don't want to address it. Or when they do address it, they think that it's okay to just be okay with this type of garbage shit. In reality, you can't tell people what to do. You can look what I'm doing now. I'm giving you every bit of the jewels possible. It's one person watching in the stream that we are. One person watching. Nobody liked the live yet, but I'm speaking all facts. If I get on this motherfucker showing my dick and balls, everybody watching. Everybody watching. It's a shame to see our country has fallen to the wayside of being from great wisdom comes from anybody to I don't want to see it unless I can laugh at it, which is garbage. Like it's pathetic. It's pathetic. So we got a lot to learn.
Totally authentic Zoom call where they gushed about how much they loved chosen candidate.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Avengers.
Hey, Scarlett.
Jumping on the call.
Whoa. I think you mean assembling. Assembling. Don, that's pretty good. No, that was funny.
Oh my goodness, This is almost as authentic as Brie Larson's YouTube channel. Everything from the empty...
Hold on, I want to go back to him. Yeah, no, go to him. Because I watch certain rappers and shit too. It's like, why are you telling people what to do with their lives? You're here to tell us what you did with yours.
Whoa. I think you mean
Don Cheadle, I know he cleaned up his image for the white audience. I understand that. And I'm not mad at him for that. I get it. Get your money, my boy. But let's be real. I haven't been interested in anything he played in a long time. A long time. He shot a movie in my city, like a Miles Davis inspired movie. And I was inspired at some point by this guy to continue doing things in music and films. But when it got a little corny, and by a little I mean a lot, it was like, what the fuck is this? This is weird to me. Like, this is weird. This is weird. This isn't black. Like, this isn't authentic. This is just, you're just going with it. Like, you're just going with the flow, and you were way talented. Like, dope. But you've reduced your dopeness for the MCU. And I'm not happy with that. I mean, everybody else, give him props. I want to see him in more movies, but Don Cheadle used to be way doper than this. I mean, he felt way doper than this back in the day. Maybe I'm just thinking of things differently, but Don Cheadle didn't used to be like that. I can vouch for that. Like, he was actually doper back then than he was now. But I gotta be honest, he probably did not have that much money than he does now. Cause guess what? This Avengers shit sell way more than any movie he did back then. Way more than any movie he did back then. And I guarantee you he'll say the same thing. Yeah, it pays the bills. Shit. Shit pay the bills.
Sibling! That's pretty good. No, that was funny.
Oh my goodness, this is almost as authentic as Brie Larson's YouTube channel. Everything from the empty threats to leave the country to the half-hearted monotone and...
Hey, you right. He right. A lot of these motherfucking people, I swear to God, they be making them YouTube channels and they be already rich. I be just thinking to myself, like, why do you make these channels? Like when Will Smith made a YouTube channel, at first I was happy about that because I'm like, this guy's inspiring. He doesn't cuss in his raps. He does all the good things. But the more and more I start thinking about this shit, I'm just like, why do I give a fuck about this nigga and I got shit going on in my life? I really gave a fuck about a dude who I will never meet. Interesting situation with that. And I'm not discrediting his success. He's an excellent rapper and an excellent artist. It's just, why the fuck do I care? Like, I gotta develop my shit, my artistry, my situation. This ain't helping me. I'm watching you. Like, oh yeah, you hooked up with somebody else. Cool. It usually always ties itself to some form of conspiracy every fucking time. And it's like, maybe the conspiracies aren't conspiracies anymore. Maybe those things are turning out to be true. But you never know, man. I mean, again, people want to be lied to. Let me repeat to y'all. If anybody happens to catch this live, everybody wants to be lied to. It's how the internet works. These look in their eyes. I want this motherfucker to get some money. And I love Mark Hamill. I love that guy. That guy is fire. Joseph Gordon-Levitt too. Even that guy, the guy who played off of Lord of the Rings. But that man look like he is tired of this shit. He is done doing this shit. He just wants to chill, relax, beat his meat, and watch some motherfucking movies. He ain't even trying to deal with this shit like that. A lot of these people got bags under their eyes, like you can see on there. A lot of these motherfucking people are not truly, genuinely honest about how they feel about their jobs. They could say it. I wish they would just say, look, I used to love this shit, but now I'm irritated every fucking 5 minutes. I don't like people anymore. Like, you could tell they don't like people anymore. Besides Mark Hamill, he just loves to move. I could tell he looks like he just loves to move, but he knows so much shit about this industry. It ain't even funny. There was a point where Mark Hamill was only famous for the Luke Skywalker shit. And then it got better for him later down the line. But all these celebrities, look at their eyes, bro. Look at the bags in their eyes. They just tired of this shit. The motherfuckers tired of doing this shit. You could tell. Like, they just like, man, I just don't like people no more. I can't say that shit because I ain't gonna get no check. I can't tell these motherfuckers that I don't like this shit because I ain't gonna get no money. I can't tell these niggas that I don't want to entertain them no more because I won't get no cash. I get it. I just wish these motherfuckers would just be honest with us. Hey, y'all don't like doing this shit no more, do you? No. You don't like this shit. The fame probably, but the money was like the best part of it. And when the money came, it's like, yeah, I love the checks, but this shit kind of made me hate people because they always up my ass. Somebody knows when I wipe my ass. Somebody knows when I'm gonna be in the next film before I even get to sign the damn dot on the line of the fucking contract. Somebody knows this shit, and I gotta fucking deal with these retarded ass people up on my ass being fans and shit. Like, this is what the fuck they do. Look at their eyes. These niggas is tired, bro. They look like they ain't slept in days. These niggas look like, I just want to go home, motherfucker. I don't care about your motherfucking... I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck. Oh, like, damn, I shouldn't have went to Diddy's party. Like, fuck, man. Like Diddy is not the only bad guy in the industry. Let's be clear. He's not the only bad guy. There are multiple behind the scenes niggas you don't want to fuck with on a bad day. You just don't want to do that. But let's keep it a buck. These motherfucking people have jobs and they're just doing their job. They don't like you for real. When they go see the sick kids in the hospitals and shit, I always wonder this. Would they do that shit if they was me with no money? Like just with no money, no cash, no influence, just would they do that for free? There was a point where I was recording people in my own neighborhood because we didn't have too many recording studios. There was a point when I had to do this shit by my fucking self. Then I was being influential and I didn't even know it. But these fucking people, oh, we know them from a position in the role that they successfully did. I won't take nothing from their success. But these motherfucking people are tired, bro. I don't want to do this shit no more. I don't care about your motherfucking views. I don't care, but I do. I got to. You could tell, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in on the next celebrity he shows.
Where you could practically see the dump trucks full of money depositing their load in the background to the endless Twitter.
Dude, look at this nigga. He know he be scapping shit out. Like he just looks like the dude from Wolf of Wall Street that Jonah Hill was playing. He skeps people out. You could tell. You could tell he don't give a fuck for real. He's like, hey, I'm getting paid. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I ain't trying to get clapped. I ain't trying to get assassinated. I just want to go home. I just want to make my money and go the fuck home. It seems to me it's only a few celebrities that don't really like being celebrities and they're just happy to have their positions. But you got people like these people who don't tell us the truth and say, look, y'all get on my nerves sometimes. They'll tell them they fake ass agent or they fake ass managers to tell them, no, don't say that. You're gonna lose people. Man, they'll love me more if I was honest. Let me tell them the motherfucking truth. I don't like you niggas. I don't like entertaining y'all all the time. I don't want to get the fuck up out of my sleep all the time just to entertain a bunch of people who don't even know me. Just say the truth sometimes. I'll fuck with you more if you tell me the truth. I would fuck with you more if you tell me the truth. I don't fuck with this lie. These celebrities are fucking funny. And now they in this whole debacle about the election. Y'all had nothing to do with that shit. But it's some of that shit ain't y'all fault. We know who did that and forced y'all to do that shit. The Democrats thought they was smart by doing that, and it was the dumbest move they could have made. I thought they were smart by doing that, and they seen that was the dumbest move that they could have made. Half of these fucking people are not people that give a shit about y'all. But people like me, you'll ignore and say, oh, fuck dude, he doesn't matter. And yet, we're telling you the fucking truth. Like, hey, they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. Can we move on to people who needs it? The fame has killed everybody, honestly. Even the people that ain't famous.
Posts ranting about how the Orange Man is going to blow up the world or something. It all just came across as so fake and hollow and out of touch. Just another performance.
And George Clooney from my fucking city. This nigga from Cincinnati, bruh. Avondale to be exact. This nigga from Cincinnati, him and Sarah J. This motherfucker, you could look at his eyes, bro. Look at these motherfuckers' eyes. You could tell they are tired of this shit. These motherfuckers don't want to keep. Some of them love what they do as far as like their career choice. But a lot of these motherfucking people are tired of our asses. They don't like us reviewing them every 5 minutes and criticizing shit every 5 minutes. Because in reality, I feel them. I just want them to be honest with me, like, nigga, I don't want to smell you all the fucking time. I can't even go and take a shit anymore because there's a camera in there. I can't fucking think. I can't breathe, motherfucker. I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I'm only traveling to sell a movie that some people might forget about in 3 years. Let's keep it real. Some people might forget about it in 3 years. It takes a special director, a special publicist, a special marketing team to make sure a movie can be remembered for a long time. And even that in itself makes them tired because they got to explain the same role. I remember when I first got signed on to the documents, and they told me that I was supposed to do this movie, The Documents, and I was like, you sure? And they've been telling the same joke for 40 years. The same fucking joke in these movies for 40 fucking years. And we just sitting here like, okay. Celebration time. And I get it. It's celebration time. Thank you guys for showing love. Thank you for watching the movie. Thank you for doing that. But I got other shit out that I care about too. You know, hey, I'm more than just an actor, you know. But then they get shut the fuck up by the people sometimes, because you know people are slow, so they don't want to tell the people. They don't want to tell these actors that, look, at the end of the day, what else do you got? Because we've been influenced to just be stuck on whatever they're doing at that moment. We're not stuck on the fact that these are people. We're stuck on the fact that they got influence, and we want that so fucking bad. That's just garbage. Like we gotta grow up. We gotta grow up.
The people who spend their whole lives.
He looks sleepy as fuck. My man's looks sleepy, man. He made a lot of money in this industry. He's probably the richest actor from Cincinnati, Ohio ever. He from my city. This man probably the richest actor ever from Cincinnati, Ohio, man. And them eyes speak volumes to me. I wonder, do he ever think like, man, I actually do want to just travel the world, eat some pussy, eat some food, good food, chill, see my kids, go the fuck home. Like, I just wish I could make a film so good that I don't have to work again, even though I work anyway. Like, some of them probably have checks that make them never work again, but they just want more in some degree. I'm not saying that this is everybody, because I love George Clooney. I think he's a slick dude. But let's be real. These fucking actors, these entertainers, these people who got famous, not the ones who just working like myself, who just wants to do what they do. But some of these people, they really, you could tell in their eyes, they want to just tell you to fuck off sometimes. But they got to be smart every fucking time. Imagine you got to keep your mouth closed when somebody's spitting on you every 5 minutes. Shit is crazy.
To be someone else. And when that's your job, when that's literally the only thing people know you for, it's kind of hard for them to take you seriously when you're trying to be all earnest and authentic.
Yeah.
And when I think about it, the whole concept of celebrity endorsements just seems so tired and dated now, like some weird relic from a different time.
Yeah.
A time when people actually used to look up to actors and celebrities.
Yeah.
Like the simple fact of being famous somehow injects you with wisdom and knowledge far beyond mere mortals like ourselves.
I feel like it does, but it don't. He's right, but I also feel like it does inject some sort of wisdom because they've seen all types of life. They've traveled the world probably more than most people that watch their movies do. They've seen places of this world that they've never seen before. They worked with evils that they've never thought would exist. They've battled battles that most people would die in. They've done these things. So I do agree with him on that part, but I also agree that they still probably do have that form of wisdom that is a little magnified. But that doesn't give these people the right to choose, to tell you who the fuck to choose. Like, bro, mind your motherfucking business. I like when a motherfucker tell me to mind my business. Why the fuck can't we tell you to mind yours? It's just crazy.
Well, whatever bubble that once existed has well and truly burst now, because honestly, I think 2024 might go down in history as the year when people finally, completely, and totally stopped giving a shit what movie stars have to say about politics.
Yes.
I mean, the writing's been on the wall for a while now. Social media gave us an unparalleled insight into the minds, and I'm using that term pretty loosely here, of our favourite icons of the big screen. But instead of making them more accessible and giving them a new platform to influence the masses, all it really did was lift the curtain on how dull, mundane, petty, and needy so many of them are, driven by a constant need for attention.
And Petty is her name. Petty, yeah, them celebrities petty as hell. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them are just like us. They know they like us. I'm like, man, I don't want to be around no rich ass motherfucker. They food nasty. They hoes ain't got no good pussy. I don't want to be around them all the time. Fuck them. I want to be around my regular folks. I like laughing with regular people. I'm a regular person. But some of these motherfuckers is petty as fuck. Like her, I didn't know that she was super cool with Donald Trump. Now that he running for president again, you not cool with him again. Like, you gotta make up your motherfucking mind, Whoopi. This shit is crazy. And then allegedly you were part of the Diddy scandal too, so you ain't helping the situation get better. You just kind of making it look worse as it is. Shit is kind of crazy and sad. Some of these people need to be ashamed of their fucking selves. Grow the fuck up. Everybody don't have to follow you. Everybody don't have to kiss your ass. Everybody don't have to listen.
invalidation, parroting the same predictable and safe talking points, or trying to shield the overpriced crap that they've decided to slap their name on. The more they tried to act like regular people, the more fake they ended up looking.
For real though.
Respect the command has been declining for years.
Especially when they do them weak ass dances, trying to act like they know how to do our dances and shit. Like, no, you don't. It killed me every time. Like, what? You so out of touch. You too out of touch, my dog. You got more money than I can count. How can we relate? Fuck your struggles. Like, how can we relate? Like, you struggling with millions. Nigga, I'm struggling with pennies. Quarters, dimes, nickels, dollars, cents. How the fuck do you relate to our struggles anymore after you beat the odds? I got more struggles. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. I have a problem with this in hip hop as well. A lot of them fucking rappers that keep getting successful off of shit, I be wondering, like, how do you be smoking, niggas? And you make way too much money for this shit for you to be even doing that. What are you putting hits out on niggas? 'Cause that's gotta be the only way. How are you doing all these bricks and these kilos and these compounds and these morons and these bullshits that you keep selling to everybody else? How do you do this shit without getting caught? How do you do this? How does she eat so many dicks into each country or each fucking state, and yet she don't want to be called a hoe, but in her music, that shit stated that she was a hoe? What you say goes sometimes, and you know this tongue speaks life and death. Lotto came from being a regular old rapping girl that I really liked and appreciated to a girl talking about she got a nigga in every state. Sweetheart, I don't care about who you fucking. What else is going on in your mental? Watch, all these motherfuckers gonna start getting conscious and shit again. Maybe that'll make it better. Maybe they'll fuck with Lonzo and make the shit real. But I don't know. I feel like, and I'm not being cocky, I'm not being conceited in no way, because I have nothing to do that for. Like, I'm just being real. These fucking, look at these motherfuckers. Look at the picture, y'all. Look at the motherfucking picture. Look at these fucking people, bro. Can you really say you sit in the same room with them? Can you really say you can relate to their troubles? Their troubles is probably figuring out not how to pay their car off, not how to pay their house off, not how to get a house, but how many houses they forgot they own. We don't relate. We don't give a fuck what you say. We like what you do. Be glad you even get that. This whole political shit wasn't for you. The Illuminati fucking failed at that. They should have understood. Maybe wrong people. Wrong people. That's all. Oh, we can influence people because it's evil. No, motherfucker. You can't influence nobody that don't want to do what you tell them to do. You can't do that. That doesn't work like that. We love people that barely show their face. Like, the reason why we love people like Akira Toriyama when he passed and his stuff was so monumental is because we barely saw him. But yet he was everywhere at the same time. We barely saw him. He wasn't in every convention. You don't see very many interviews with him out there. He ain't in every con and every award fucking show possible. He disappeared. He went to be a person. He learned from life. Left the series. Came back. Made the series even better. Came back again. Made the series even better. That's what made Akira Toriyama better, because he said, fuck that. I don't want to be driven off of fucking fame. I'm going to disappear and reappear. I'm not going to pop up on those stages to get every award possible. Maybe the biggest awards, sure, because that's a staple in my career. But at the same time, I like being a fucking nobody. And he was far from a nobody. Here you go with these motherfuckers. Who gives a fuck? You're going to buy our shit and you're going to eat our cocks. And we don't give a fuck. We're going to eat our pussies. You're going to eat our assholes. You're going to deal with it. Alright? This is what it is. None of those people are regular people. You ain't see none of the motherfuckers at your job after this award show. I guarantee you, after all these award shows and everything, you ain't walking home seeing these niggas walk home with you. They ain't leaving the stadium with you. They going home in something nice. You going home in some bullshit. So, why should we give a fuck about your influence? Who gives a fuck? Nobody. No fucking body. I'm telling you now, if the great Lord bless me and he will bless me to get massive attention in what I do. I'm not going to be out there like that. People going to be mad at me because they're going to be like, he never shows his face like that. That's because I don't do this for fame. I do what I do because I love how I live. I'm living because I love to live and learn. I'm life-driven, not career-driven. I'm life-driven, not career-driven. And that's the problem with today. Too many fucking people are career-driven. They're not life-driven. They don't know how to keep going outside of what they already get paid for. They fucking stupid. They garbage. But I'm not saying they fully garbage, but hey, half of these fucking people are doing coke. Look at this man. He's so happy. This shit is amazing. I'm getting paid just to clap. Just to clap. I remember a time they didn't even want me to clap. None of these niggas you seeing when you go home after these award shows. None of these people. And we love them all. We love them all. Look at that. Look at this shit. You ain't seeing these motherfuckers when you go home. No, you're not.
Now, and it's been reflected in the crater and viewing figures for all their big awards shows, which had gradually devolved into political soapboxes that nobody was interested in listening to. Things only got worse during the unspecified virus of unknown origin, where celebrities had never looked more preachy, arrogant, and out of touch with reality.
Look at her eyes. Look at that girl's eyes. She don't look too happy doing what she doing. No, she don't. She don't look happy at all. She's like, yeah, guys, you know, we got a new movie coming out. I'm excited to do what I do. But stop asking me questions. Like, I'm telling you, bro, these people don't want to do this shit for long. I would not be surprised one day during the war show that we see the biggest actors in the world just finally cave in and say, you know what, I'm going home. On stage, like, fuck you, I'm going home. And all of them just leave the award show. They literally go home, they throw away all that shit, and just get back to working. That'll be the biggest shocker of the world. It'll show you who's real and who's not. Even though they're not going to do that. It would make sense to, but still, like, maybe it would. We've seen a lot of wild shit this year, so who knows?
See, yeah, sure, you guys sit in your $20 million mansions in Beverly Hills with private gyms, hot tubs, and acres of land to walk around, and tell the rest of us why we have to stay indoors in one-bedroom apartments because we're all in this together.
Shite. Oh yes, that's shite.
Yeah, you guys must have been crying into your champagne while all this was going on. I honestly don't know how you made it through. But holy shit, I think this is the year when any shred of cultural influence they had just went right out the window.
Like Walter White, what the fuck is you doing voting for Kamala? That don't make sense. You're Walter motherfucking White. No, I'm Brian motherfucking Cranston. You still Walter White to me, nigga. It's over. You don't make sense voting for Kamala. You so cold. You was the dope man. How the fuck? Just stay out of politics. 50 Cent is the smartest man in the world at this point because he's smart enough to know that politics shit is dangerous. Stay the fuck out of it. If you vote secretly, quietly. But don't get in that shit. Because in reality, them people gonna make you pay for it.
They know it. There was like 24 hours of complete radio silence after the election. I mean, even Mark Hamill couldn't think of anything to say, and normally you can't get that guy to shut the fuck up about politics. It was like the whole celebrity ecosystem had just taken a giant slap to the face and simply couldn't come to terms with it. Well, that is why I'm here to help.
Yes.
Now, this is going to be a bitter pill to swallow, Hollywood people, but just like Tatiana, swallow you must. And not to worry, because Dr. Drinker is here to administer your medicine. The cold hard truth here is that nobody gives a fuck about your political opinions anymore.
Nope.
You are some of the least qualified people in the world to be lecturing normal people on how to think and vote. Because you're not normal people.
No.
You don't work normal jobs.
No, you don't.
You don't live normal lives.
No, you don't.
You exist in a nice, comfortable bubble that protects and insulates you from reality.
You definitely
where you're
do.
surrounded by other people just like yourselves.
Yep.
And the thing is, we don't actually hate you for that.
No, we
There's
don't.
nothing wrong with being rich and successful.
We want to do that.
And part of being rich and successful is that you end up getting a bit detached from the mundane reality of daily life. Again, we understand. And let's be honest, it's kind of fucking cool to be an actor.
Yeah,
You guys
what
get
the
to do
fuck?
stuff and go places that most of us could never.
I can lie to a motherfucker and they won't even know I'm lying to them. Lit. That's what the appeal of actors are. I mean, I'm an artist, so I'm going to tell you the appeal of what an artist is in a moment. Like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to do that. And share this live. Like this live, share and comment. Thank you. The appeal of an actor is to lie without being caught. Acting is lying. Little do people know. Acting is lying. I've seen acting done in front of me by an Oscar award-winning acting coach. And she's amazing. Amazing. She taught Danny DeVito and all of them. I got a chance to see this shit in person. And what I saw was the same word repeated, but with different emotions. And I'm thinking to myself, how can a person just dive into that and not realize that they are not that person? It's basically lying. It's like a good lie. It's like a great lie. You gotta lie like you could tell me a weak lie and I'll know you lying. You have to tell me a lie that I don't know you're lying about. That's the appeal of acting. Can you lie to me really good? Yeah. That's the appeal of acting. How good can you lie? Like, let's be honest. We know these niggas not really Bryan Cranston is not really Walter White, and he's not really, and Tobey Maguire is not really Peter Parker. But they can lie to us so well to where it is actually that. Today I'm Peter Parker, motherfucker. Today I'm Blade. But you're not. Today I'm Blade. But your delusion. Today I am Blade. Over a while, you start getting used to fact. You stop seeing your favorite actor. You start seeing your character. That's the point of acting, is to portray something you're not. It's a lie. Let's be real. If you want to go into the technicality of it, it is the best shit in the world about acting. You can lie to anybody and they'll think you was really sad, you really hurt. As long as you bring the emotion to it, you gotta sell the lie. Sell that motherfucking lie, and you gonna win. We all get lied to and we love it. That's why we love this shit. We love these people being successful and famous. We don't love them telling us what the fuck to do. We love them talking shit to us. Little do people know. But in reality, we don't give a fuck either way. Other than you having more money than us. It's satisfying. It's satisfying. It's the shit. Let's be honest. The life they live, who wouldn't want to trade that? Who really wouldn't be like, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas, he bought a what? A Richard Mille for what? 1.2 million? With the rainbow diamonds and the custom emeralds and the motherfucking rubies? I'll take that. I'll take that lie. Yeah, I'll take that lie. It's the only career you know of. It's the only career you know of next to being a CIA or a Fed where you get paid for lying. Super cool. We love that. An appeal of an artist is to show what you're thinking. That's literally the appeal of all artists. Show what you're thinking. So now, if you're an actor, and this is what separates artists from actors, an artist that is an actor knows that I have to show them what I'm thinking when I become this person. I'm a liar, but I'm not a liar in my mind. It's a believable choice. It's kind of cool in a way. I like the shit. That's what I get out of it as a theory.
Never dream of, and we're happy to cheer and boo the characters that you play. We're happy to be captivated by the performances you deliver. We're happy to listen to you talk about your craft and share stories and insights into what it's like making movies. But what we're not prepared to do anymore is be lectured by you, or told what causes we're supposed to support by you, or how to think and vote by you. This next bit is going to take a bit of humility and self-reflection, which I realise are two qualities you're not exactly hot on, but it's time to shut the fuck up about this stuff. It's none of your business, it's not your area of expertise, and it never was.
Never will
Learn
be.
that lesson and you might just get back the respect and attention that you want.
Yeah.
Learn it not, and well, you might just find out how fickle a mistress fame really is.
For real.
Anyway, that's all I've got for today.
Go away now. I like that.
Turn your ideas into videos. Go
He's
to
the man.
artist.io
He's the man.
and get
Stan. I remember they called him misogynistic and all this other shit. And they love calling people names, and this is just an opinion. Like, at the end of the day, this is the critical drinker's opinion that most people do agree with. As you can see, a lot of fucking people agree with him. Yes, they do. We got 1 more hour left, and then I'm gonna bounce up out of here. So let's make this hour count. Psych! I just want to watch some shit with y'all for a little bit, but we do got 1 more hour, and I'm out of this motherfucker. I'm telling the truth on that. I see that person has 2 views. What are they doing?
Wait, where am I? Oh, hello.
Oh, V-Roy channel.
Hi, Javelin.
Let me go ahead and show you love. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if the others are still here, but hi, Fairy.
I was surprised.
Did say that Thursday is always a later stream. Hey, Tiwachi.
Let me see. And there ain't gonna be another Kingdom Hearts 2 ever. I guess it's over. Half of the people that worked on it are dead. Other people are moved on and retired. Some people are still working on it, but they've moved up in their ranks. And the creator's about to get ready to retire, so Kingdom Hearts needs to end. It is time. I love the series. I'm nothing without that series because of what I've built my channel on. But it is probably time for the series to call it quits. You know what I'm saying? I think it is time, actually. Because I love this series for real, and I feel bad that many people didn't get a chance to just enjoy it for what it is. They get caught up in a weird story. 3 should have been out way sooner than what it came out, and the 3 we did get was not as satisfying to me personally. I know that there are fans for it, but I miss loving a Kingdom Hearts game. And the only ones I love the most is probably Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And the rest I really like a lot, like Birth by Sleep, 358 over 2 days, shit like that. For real. It makes me sad for real. I just made myself sad, see? Because I love this one. It's like they really went all out on this shit. Like, they had so much fun. Maybe they was high, I don't know, but this game was just not boring. Well, you could consider Roxas a little slow, but this game was very, very cool and magical. It made you feel magical. I believe this was a real place. I believe this was a real world, and the music was just fantastic. That shit gone. Shout outs to the user.
Okay, poorly timed on my part.
For sure. Young Thugs free. Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America again. And what's going on here?
We got the most annoying people in school. Every time you see him in school, it pisses you off. I genuinely
I'm not in school, but let me see what you're talking about.
wonder, do y'all parents care about you? In the comments, comment which one that you know. Let's go. First, we got the people that's always doing TikToks in the hallway, bro. It's so awkward.
Oh yeah, I can't relate. My era way before this one. I can't relate. 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 This is not my era. I ain't even gonna lie, that's not my era. I see a lot of people getting into Cage too, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Get it in. Vlad TV. I feel like Vlad TV won't be around for too long. I feel like somebody's gonna end up getting his channel taken. I don't know if it's gonna be him or somebody else, but Vlad seems less relevant in the interview scene ever, actually. Like, if you go to his shit, right, you go to Vlad's shit, you see 5.96 million. That's like, yay, you know, until you go to the channel and you realize nobody's cracking anything. Like, all the views are stuck at 50,000 or under. And if they are at 100, it's somebody that, you know, you expected to be 100. And sometimes it's unexpected, but You know what I mean? Like Lil Tim, that's bound to be 100. Alizo Adam, I expect that to be 100. Michael Francis, like these people you expect it from, like him, Joey, Tony Yayo. Congratulations to Tony Yayo, cause he really took this shit in. Like my boy took this shit in for real. He really came from a rapper that everybody tried to fake like he wasn't doing nothing there to a person you love to hear from now, and that's cool, man. That's super cool. That's what's up. So Tony Yayo, I was hoping you was gonna make your own thing, but I see you doing the thing. You doing the favor with Vlad, and I know the checks got to be alright. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, from what I'm seeing, you know, they ain't really cracking that number. Like only Tony Yayo. That's like the biggest host they have, from what I see on this. Wack, you know, he's gonna be alright. Wack gonna be alright. He got his own thing going on and multiple things. He's gonna be alright. But as far as Vlad, his interview credibility is dropping tremendously. Like most of his view counts are low. Like they're not high anymore. He used to have like 100,000, 500,000, 300,000. Like his shit was at one point the biggest interviews on the internet, and now maybe that's because the times have changed. But Vlad is just not cracking no more. Like he's not hitting no more. I can go to No Jumper. They shit jumping, even though they shit is based off of gang members and artists and situations. Let's go to No Jumper. Hold on. No Jumper. You go to No Jumper, right? And I know he ain't gonna. Well, how can a person like him talk about me? You just now hit 2,000 subscribers and shit like that. I mean, yeah, but I'm not at risk of anything. Your shit kind of is. Like you're not hitting in anything for real. Even with No Jumper, with they full interviews alone, when you give it a little time, most of they shit do crack at the 100K mark. Like most of them do, and that's from the content he chooses to put out. Everything he is on is at 100K plus. Everything you own is decreased like badly. Like it's really that bad. I don't know what you did other than that Marlon Wayans shit, because you was corny for that. Don't ever treat that man like he ain't doing nothing for the culture. Like he irrelevant. Like that was just slow. You knew that was slow, and I'm happy you issued that man an apology because you looked crazy. But everything with Adam on there, it bumps. Like it's at 100K plus. Everything that Adam gonna be alright. I can see Adam lasting a little long as they don't kill him. But Vlad, I honestly think we won't have Vlad TV anymore. If he keeps up the rate he's going with pissing people off with his views like that, I don't know. Maybe he's just not interested no more. I don't know. But Say Cheese. Go to Say Cheese. Right? His comparison to Vlad shit is crazy because Say Cheese shit is booming. Say Cheese is fucking booming. Yes, because of Charleston White, but not just Charleston. Like most of his views counts are 200K plus, 300K plus, 100K plus. Lowest he can go right now that I see right here is 40K, and that's nice. 30 for that, 18 for a short, 70 right there, 90 right there. That's about to be 100. That's 700K. Say Cheese is the new Vlad, but he's better than Vlad because, in my opinion, he found a way to not piss people off. He just found a way to not piss people off in a way where they don't want to watch you no more. Like all these people we've seen on Vlad TV, they probably getting way more of an opportunity from Say Cheese now than they can off of a Vlad TV view, and that's fine if you do Vlad. I'm not taking nothing from Vlad because I'm still a fan of what he does in some way, for pioneering the interview and saga into the world, but I think he got way too cocky for the industry, and unfortunately it is showing that people are not interested anymore. And like I said, I just went to both channels. Everything with Adam on it, 100K plus. Say Cheese is not on all these interviews, and they're at 100K plus. Your interviews are 2K, 5K, 3K. You look like how you did when you first started. Not looking good, Vlad. Who else? Cam Capone. Let's go to Cam Capone. All these dudes is booming now. These were the same outlets that you couldn't even watch all the way like that. And now they booming. They showing people off. You know what I'm saying? They doing some shit now. Same channels you didn't even show love to in the beginning. Now you just everywhere with it. Like, let's check Cam Capone shit. Cam Capone shit is, you know, relatively, and it's kind of sad because this is what Vlad is on. And I'm not taking nothing from Cam when I say this, but Cam Capone can drop interviews like this and it's not hurting him. Vlad is dropping interviews that are not going viral like that. And the virals that do, the interviews that do go viral is because of a celebrity that knows a certain something that is current day information. Most of that stuff is chopped up and that's it. It's not really shared at a full volume and appreciated like it should be at full volume. Vlad's ego has killed his career. I'm not gonna lie. He still has a career, but ain't nobody racing to him like that no more. They're gonna be moving on soon to something else, and I think Say Cheese is the one. I think also Cam Capone gonna start getting up there. Because everybody's been on here. Everybody that has somebody in the streets has been on here. Everybody that's been on there. But this is more for the urban street area. But this looks just like Vlad's channel. I don't want to discredit Vlad. I know it sounds like I'm shitting on him, but I'm just saying, comparison wise, you don't look too good. Not like that no more. This looks way better. Way better to look at. Like, people are going to click a Cam Capone interview than a Vlad now. That's crazy. Is there anybody else that's out? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's super crazy to think that most of this stuff, it's crazy to think that most of the Young Buck, damn, I ain't seen Young Buck in years since they accused him of that transsexual shit. And that really did do a number on him for real. Huge discounts. Ooh. But yeah, Vlad TV is over. I ain't even gonna cap. I don't think anybody even checking out Vlad no more. Like, if you get on there, like, say if I were to go on that motherfucker, I'm probably gonna do at most 10K. But if I were to give my actual story, I could get up to the hundreds, maybe even 1,000, possibly the M's. Just for my insight, if I give you my true insight. Right now here, I'm just being cool and I'm just talking, but my real insight always leads to the future answers. Like, if you go back on half of the stuff I said was going to happen, it really happened in some miraculous way. So yeah, like, I don't know. It's not looking good for Vlad. I don't think he's going to be around for too long if he keeps up what he's doing. He's going to have to change a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's not relevant. Oh yeah, how did I forget? Real life street stars, man. These dudes have blew the fuck up. Like, most of their full set interviews are doing 200K, 100K. Like, if in a single clips, I understand they're just single clips, but in reality, like, I'm gonna see a 200K right here for somebody you barely see on interviews. That's really good. That's very, very good. Then I'm gonna see from what I'm looking for, you know, Big Homie CC, I just went up there. I think he's in the 100K. See, and that's a clip. That's just a clip. A lot of these people are just now getting into the interview game, and they are booming right now. They are really getting that 100K mark like a motherfucker for real. These interviews are really something now. Like, I don't know, like, real life street stars is gonna take over Vlad. Either real life, Say Cheese, Cam Capone, like, them things, I could see them lasting a little longer than Vlad, because Vlad interviews the same type of people. He does not interview people he's uncomfortable with. The people he does interview that he's uncomfortable with, we barely know about. We barely care about. We really don't care about. But the people that they find, I don't know how they get us to care. Look, Big Homie CC shit is at 300K. I seen this interview too. I did a whole reaction to this shit. Like, this is good for them. This is super good for them. Considering that they are already at 100K again, 100K. I'm not looking far for 100K. Like on Vlad shit, which if people think I'm just hating, I want to show you something. DJ Vlad. Like, DJ Vlad, and then he keeps getting into stuff he doesn't know about. Like, it's kind of sad. And nobody but Tony Ayo is trying to help him see, like, bro, you got to stop talking like that, bro. Like, you really fucking your own career up. You have to stop speaking like that, bro. Like, look at this shit. I'm going to scroll down. You tell me where you see 100K at. If you see 100K, let me know in the comments. If not, I understand. I'm just going to scroll. We see 90K. And I'm scrolling. I shouldn't have to scroll like this for me to see like I understand his hustle has gotten him to the success he needed to have from this. Successfully, he's done a way better job than I could have done on my shit. But in reality, I wasn't hunting for that. This is something that he really was competitive for. It's like his competitive nature killed him. Here we go, right here. Tony Yayo. Right here. We had to scroll a couple times down just to get to 100K. Just to get to 100K, no cap. 80K, yeah, 90K, sure. But here, we ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. This shit is looking pretty scary. I ain't gonna lie. This shit looking very scary. Right now, say Cheese is the top dog, in my opinion. And it would be Real Life Street Stars for number 2. And I say DJ Vlad is number 3 now. Number 3. I mean, kinda, because it's like Cam Capone is sneaking up there. So right now, relevantly, I don't know. It might be Cam. So Vlad, you came from the top of the top to down on the totem pole. That's some shit right there. And I know I think what hurt him too is when he called out users that get shit like how I got just 3 views for that, or how I'm at we just now reached on the channel. Congratulations, family. We reached 2K. Thank you so much for that. How we just doing shit like this. He will go on my channel. He'll be able to do weird shit like this. I'm gonna go on him. See, he can't even crack K. He can't even crack this and that and the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth. Oh, see, he only got 1,000 there. See, he's a loser. He this and that and the third. And it's like you're counting someone that's not in your league. These men are in your league. That doesn't make any sense. You're counting people who are not in your league, and that's hurting you in the long run. Like, that's real life hurting you in the long run. You supposed to be a person of humbleness. You don't have to be somebody, but you do need to be able to think about what you're doing here. Like, there are fucking people that are getting your views off of their channels, like the Game Spitter, DJ Ghost, who else? Seti Nash, King AK-47. Like, you're getting people like them that can get your views and no problem. And they're actually in that league because they're hunting for that. Like, I don't hunt for views. I don't do it for that. But if I did, yeah, sure, I could get it. It's not a problem. But it's like a lot of people want you to have what this look like. You know, there was a point where Vlad used to have the M's on his shit. Now you barely can see an M on any interview he does, full content wise. I understand clips. I know that that's something that just happens. This is a clip thing, but full content wise, no, he ain't getting up there no more. He's not getting up there no more. Joe Budden also ahead of the league with them dudes. It's fair to say Vlad, you know, it is looking crazy. Like 5 million looks nice, but in reality, the trajectory of your relevancy is really down. Like, it's not high. It's not high at all. Not at 100%. I think Charleston White had proved his point. I really do. When he said what he said about you, I think he did prove his point. And at first I was thinking like maybe he tripping, you know what I'm saying? Vlad is a OG, and he is an OG. He's done this shit way longer than anybody has. But you're just not relevant to the culture. I don't know. And I don't have to be relevant to music because music is an art form, and art form is a subjective thing. You're doing something that has to have relevancy. Music doesn't need that. It will be a time and a place for everything. But yo's type of shit is like, you really thrive off of that. Like, I don't know. substantially, I don't think he's getting up there anymore. I think in a minute we're gonna hear that somebody's gonna do some hate and shit and get his channel taken from him. I'm gonna just say that because I feel it. Because he's an easy target. He's really an easy target, and he does shit like this where you interviewing people that are already in hot water, and instead of you understanding that could get you in hot water, you just want to get it for the views. So you give them a platform, and that's cool. I respect you for having freedom of speech. It's just you got to understand that the people don't like certain shit like that. So to each his own. You feel me? To each his own. I seen this platform change, man. I remember the Top Dogs, when this platform was really booming in the beginning, wasn't even booming like that. Like when you couldn't even get 1 million views off the whim. Like if you got 1 million views, you went straight to the news. Everybody was talking about you. And even if you could get like 1,000 views, like now people are valuing 1,000 views. They're valuing little views like that because they now understand that, you know, this does mean something. People watching you, even if it ain't a lot right now, it can equal up to that if you do your math right. It is scary. Now the game has changed. I think Vlad at one point was technically like the top dog on YouTube, and then it switched over to like the streamers. Then Mr. Beast came in after that. And I'm talking about this solo acts, not like an Indian channel that had over 350 something million subscribers and shit like that. No, I mean like people who would just hit that mark first, like 1 million subscribers first. That was a rare thing to now being able to just be hit just to be hit. It was a rare situation. It really was. I think the big dog of YouTube, I say from 06 to 2011, wasn't Vlad. He was still coming out. He wasn't too fire like that. I think that belonged to people like PewDiePie and shit like that. Like maybe I'm off a little bit, but PewDiePie before there was a Mr. Beast was a PewDiePie, you know. And then you had from 2012 to 2015. That was I might be wrong. I think that's PewDiePie's era, because no musician dared to make a YouTube channel. No artist or actor had dared to make a YouTube channel. They didn't think about starting on YouTube until everybody started getting famous from it. Then they start saying it's a platform now. You got to put your shit on there. Because a lot of them couldn't. They said they wouldn't be caught dead on that type of stuff. This was an app at one point where nobody wanted to be on it. And now everybody got their shit on there and they talking crazy and they looking like I got more this, that, and you. I remember a point where you couldn't even get a Drake album on here. Well, you did. You got to get it in full format because there was that Piff coming out, and that was live mixtapes, Spinnerella. The torrents was still a thing where you download these little torrents and they give you free albums and movies and shit, like LimeWire and shit like that, FrostWire and shit like that. To whatever the fuck we got now. You know, I gotta be honest. I think the best entertaining YouTube era for me had to have been our era, actually, like the 2011 to like 2015. Like that era was entertaining because everybody came out with some new shit. Everybody was brand new. They were fresh. They were new. Like you didn't know about everybody. I Am Speedy was just a kid on the internet at that time. Kai Cenat was just a normal kid on the internet at that time. And these people really didn't have the influential things that they have now. Vlad was actually booming around that time. Where if you had a Vlad interview, you were considered made. Like you were looked at like you made it in your neighborhood for some reason. When you get a Vlad, you still looked at like you made it, because Vlad at the end of the day has 5 million fucking people tuning in. 5 million people tuning in. Okay, a measly guy like me that got 2,000 tuning in ain't much compared to a person that has 5 million. But guess what? He still did his thing. Kudos to that. I'm open to a conversation. But I gotta keep it real. A lot of people are not keeping it real about this app. YouTube really stopped becoming fun when it got bought by Google and it became a corporation and they started paying out people. And I know that sounds a little too crazy, but it wasn't creative anymore. Everybody's creativity changed to a career. And a career is good. This is where we at now, where I feel like this era is nice because I really like this era for one reason. Any and everything possible can be content. They're not shutting shit off no more. 46 views to you is 2,000 in reality. Because somebody, over 100 people have seen that video that says 46 views on it by DJ Frequency. But in reality, everybody's seen that video more than once. It's just that YouTube only can calculate it 46 times. So you got that type of thinking involved. And I remember Joe Rogan wasn't even the king of YouTube at that time either. He was just coming up in the game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he was doing his podcasting thing already, but he might have not even brought it to YouTube yet, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But Joe Rogan is now, still the top dog. Shannon Sharp skated uphill. Look at Shannon Sharp's interviews. Shannon Sharp just started this fucking year as far as like real live popularity. And in 1 year, he beat DJ Vlad, which took Vlad years. And it took DJ Vlad nowhere near as good as the content that Shannon Sharp is delivering. Like, Shannon Sharp is delivering career-defining moments now. And he's got vice presidents on there, presidentials, situations. He got prophets on that motherfucker. He's got theorists. He's got actors and everything that are real life taking it to the next level. And that's because he doesn't make them feel uncomfortable. They are able to be comfortable, even if it is. I do forgive him for the Kamala interview. I did not like that interview at all, but not because I don't like her. It's because the interview did not give me anything. It didn't give me an insight of who she is. It just made me see that she's kind of a puppet, but that's just a view thing. That ain't got nothing to do with my main point. Shannon fucking Sharp right now is taking over. Like, let's go to Shannon Sharp shit. Let's go to Club Shay Shay. I remember people laughed at this man. Talking about, you? Yeah, okay. And now look at it. You can't wait to get on Club Shay Shay. You wish to God you could get on. Like, last year, he was not like this. Like, Club Shay Shay was still like 100-something thousand, I think. Now look at this man. He has the biggest interview of the year on here next to Joe Rogan's interview. Literally. 83 million. 83 million. Everything you see in full content. Some of this shit ain't even full content. Look at that. 2K, 1K, 1 mil. Like, the guy is on fire. 1 mil for that. What? 100K off the bat. We can scroll down. You're going to catch 100Ks every now and now. So, you know what I mean? Club Shay Shay is the new Vlad. Say Cheese is the new Vlad. Vlad kind of let his career go when he started getting into things he didn't need to speak about. He didn't need to speak about. He just got into the shit. And I know he has the right to speak on these things. But when Vlad TV got into this type of shit, it really detrimentally destroyed his credibility in some way. Especially when they found out he lied about a couple issues. And he was like, no, I'm just saying I put this out and this. And then you got a little too egotistical with legends in real life. Like, let's be honest. I get it. Country Wayne is funny on the internet side. And he is a comedian. But Country Wayne is nowhere near a Marlon Wayans. He hasn't even put in half of the work like Marlon Wayans has. And he would respectfully say that. Like, I'm not a Marlon Wayans. That's the OG, bro. Like, that's the dude who helped me get into the door. You can never disrespect somebody that helped you get in the door. You just can't. You look pathetic. You look crazy. You look silly. And then you try to bring on people on there that was telling you maybe you wrong about this one. I don't think you should voice your opinion on this. I'm just trying to tell people this, and I'm just trying to, yeah, but you're not in a position to. You can have a black wife all you want, but bro, you can't speak on this situation. Some people don't like it. Well, it's whatever. I'm just saying, I'm just stating my point, but it's fine. It's good. It's like, just be open to the idea of saying some things you don't belong with, and it's like, all right, cool, but I'm still gonna state my opinion, but I state it like this, you know, and then it'll be wrapped up just like that. But as far as I see, I think Club Shay Shay gonna be the biggest thing popping in the next 3 years, even more. He's already the biggest fucking thing popping, but if he do another Cat Williams interview, Jesus Christ, and that does double of what the fuck the last one did, it's over. Like, bro, just go ahead and wrap it up. Wrap it up. You're not getting that moment again. Your moments of the Cat Williams, and like, you're not getting those moments again. That shit is over. Like, that shit is over. The Lil Tim thing can only get you so far. I liked it better when DJ Vlad at one point was just bringing on people to discover their lives, and that was it. He got to a point where I don't care about the whole snitching thing on this level, because those brothers went on there and said what the fuck they said, and they got themselves caught. I'm not gonna put that on him. They got themselves caught, and it was already information out that people already knew, but it just publicized itself even more when it reached the internet. So that's not DJ Vlad's fault, and he did not solve the Tupac murder. No, he did not. Keefy D was out here telling niggas the same story all the way up to a point where the feds was like, well, wait, something ain't right because you didn't tell us this when we gave you immunity. Bring your ass back here. So it's just a stupid mistake type thing, you know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. Like, you feel me? Before we get up out of here, I want to mention what I have in store so far for the future of this channel. We just reached 2,000 subscribers. I am praying that we reach 2 million one day. But right now, get ready. We're going to be evolving towards the shows and all that, but I want to make sure that I pick the proper time. So next month is a big month for me to give out my first ever Fragment 1 trailer for the 13 series. My own animated series that I'm making for the channel. I'm going to give I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to spoil what this trailer is. I'm not going to spoil that. But what I will say is tune in next month for that. Tune in tomorrow for the Haiku series. I'm dropping a new instrumental at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Let me know what you think. I did something totally different than what I normally did. I think the sound really sounds smooth as fuck. Try to tell me who you think I did and how I sampled. It's free. It's not charged on any degree. What else? Other than the haikus, they upload it every Sunday, so tune into those. 13 is coming out. We're working on our very first animated film as well, called Children of Diamonds. That's still in production. We probably won't be near done with that, but that's why 13 is on its way, so that we can get people a little hype for that. A lot of hype for that, not little, but a lot of hype for that. Also, we got a novel book coming, a graphic novel book coming. I'll be ready to announce that next year once we get the copyrights and everything settled and a release date in mind. I have a novel and a graphic novel coming. I have the first part to the 13 series coming, which is all coming next year. But we do have some information for the 13 series next month. We have a special music coming out. I'm talking 3 types of musics coming out, like 3 albums basically, because I'm getting ready to do a hiatus for the rap and shit. I feel like I've evolved past it, but before I let it go, I just want to spit the hardest shit I've ever said in my life. I just want to give y'all the hardest and dopest lyrics ever. Like, some of the shit is gonna be something you have to decode, but I'm definitely gonna be dropping that shit next year. I'm excited for that. Hopefully, if I can get it done sooner, you can get something for the new year. I won't promise anything yet until I get done with it, but yes, Hall of the Lost 3 is coming. 2 other albums are coming, and then I'm gonna be pretty much on a hiatus from the rap shit. Outside of that, I'm gonna be doing more of my attention onto the show, the film that we're working on. Hopefully, we can get it done by 2027 and land a theatrical release, because that's the biggest deal that I want to get one day. I also want to release the graphic novel series, the first part to the graphic novel series, at least the first and second part. I've been working on it so far for about 3-4 years now. And as far as the novel, I started working on that about 2 years ago. So we're ready to pretty much wrap up the notes for it, and we're going to get ready to get it into its first draft. And once we finalize it, hopefully by March of next year, we'll be able to get the copyright ready to go and get the release date ready, so we can give you the name for the novel and the graphic novel, along with the first part of the animated series for the channel, and the 3 albums ready to go. So we got a lot of shit coming that I've been plotting out, ready to go. It's just a lot of life that's been going on. I've had to learn the algorithm, how to go viral, how not to go viral, shit like that. One I want to talk about is the 13 animated series. Please go check out that trailer. I'm gonna show you where to go check out that trailer, so you don't get confused. You can go here. This is where you'll see the films once they're fully ready. Right now, we're getting ready to either. The debate that I'm having in my head is, do I want to put this shit on a different channel so it doesn't risk the virality of what I want to go for both of these projects, or do I want to just keep it all on one channel, which is my artist channel? For now, the 13 series, I'm going to keep it on here. Channel Giovanni's going to have all my work on here. I'm an instrumentalist, I'm an artist, rapper, I'm all of that. But you know, I went through a lot of stuff medically that made me slow down, and this is me being able to keep y'all up to date on what has been going on. So I technically had to slow down on what I was doing in life for some medical shit. But yes, the 13 series so far, we wrap. I want to try to get the first part wrapped up and ready to go for next year, because I really want to make sure we got something special and y'all not just watching something y'all falling asleep on. Musically, I'm gonna add my music to it, but I'm gonna do 2 versions. One that I can sell onto actual television, maybe Tubi will pick it up or something, or some other network. And then one for the YouTube channel is just gonna have like my music on there, sample based, so it's like free to watch. It's 2 different versions though, so you're gonna see differences in between the channels. 2 episodes, maybe each episode will be played out different. You know, I got the idea from a show that aired on Hulu. I can't give away too much, but it aired on Hulu. And once you see what I go in for, you'll be like, oh, that's cool. Hey, I see what he did. That was cool. For Children of Diamonds, that's the film we're working on to try to hopefully get a theatrical release in 3 years. So we're just building up our criteria, try to build the fan base for this right here, build the fan base for the graphic novels and the novels. If you haven't had the chance yet, please like, subscribe, and comment. Again, if you haven't had a chance to comment, that's cool. Just rewatch this and do me a favor. Chop it up, share it, make it go viral, shit like that. Let me see. Albums. My last 3 albums are coming out real soon. Real soon. So, you know, it's going to be crazy. Next week, I got a big surprise. For people who know me on my channel, I am an instrumentalist as well as a music artist and a rapper. I'm a rapper, a rapper, beat maker, and filmmaker. So, you know, artist. Just say artist. So I got my boy. It's a surprise. I want to make sure we can get it done before next week. So I hopefully can have it out by next week and y'all enjoy it. But for now, just enjoy the new Haiku episode tomorrow, the instrumental that comes out tomorrow. I'll try to keep up with these every Saturday as far as the lives, because I like doing them. But we need more people. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Everybody that watched this, God bless your families. I love every single one of y'all. I mean that. Thank you so much for just doing this. This means a lot to me. I remember sitting at 300 fucking subscribers for years. And you know, reaching 2,000 may not be a lot to the next man, but this means a lot to me, and I'm grateful. Let's keep rocking, let's keep winning, and let's succeed. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, your families. I'm about to get up out of here. My final thoughts is this: do not worship these idols. Do not worship these celebrities. Thank them for their contributions to society. Thank the artists like myself and others for their contributions and commentaries to society. But do not look at them like they're gods. None of us or nobody is a god, okay? Nobody. Nobody. We all fall under God in some way. And if you haven't found him, don't let nobody pressure you into it. Let him find you then. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna find you, or you find him. Times will come when you get him. We're gonna be alright. Either way it goes, if you got God in you, you're gonna be straight. But if you don't, you panicking for no reason, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't, you only hurt because you hurt. That's it. That's pretty much it. I want us to give shout outs to Issa Barb. I want to give a shout outs to Skep Sean. I damn sure want to give a shout outs to my girl, KK Flawless. Without her, I probably would have stopped doing this shit entirely. And my nigga Raw Flower, my nigga Skep Sean, willing to give me, just willing to give me things that I normally wouldn't get from people who really just didn't show love. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed love. My niggas like Vaymun, King Rico, you know, even with life changing on us. My boy Trigger Man, you know what I'm saying? I got, well, who else I want to shout out? I want to shout out my brother, you know what I'm saying? King Rico, excuse me, not just my brother King Rico, but I'm tripping. My brother Scap Rico, you know what I'm saying? Damn sure want to shout him out. He's probably my biggest inspiration. He's my real brother, same mother, you know. I want to shout out my family, my mother, my father, my birth father, all of my brothers and sisters. Even despite what we're going through, I want to shout them out massively for this. And I want to shout out you, everybody that just takes the time to find me. You know, you could have been anywhere else on this app. I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to give a huge shout out to my mega supporter, the best supporter, the only biggest supporter, which is God. He literally made me do this when I gave up on it. Shout out to everybody I worked with in the past. Drewski, Young Justo, my boy Chris, everybody. Honestly, it's a lot of fucking people. my sis Ty, my sis we call her Beans, but shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just everybody, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep rocking, let's keep moving, and keep running this shit up the right way. Go subscribe to my artist channel. It got separated from YouTube because of a copyright strike. Hopefully YouTube can, once the copyright strike dies down, they'll put my albums back on the channel and you won't have to worry about going to here. But right now we sitting at about 9 or 8. So go and check these out. Rate them 1 to 10 on there. Comment. Come back here if you want to and comment too. And I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. It's been a long battle. We still fighting. And we gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Deuces. I'm gonna get up out of here, dude. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Shout outs to people everybody. I mean, everybody I know from my past. Shit. My buddies in the world, all of y'all, even though niggas falling out and shit. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we all gonna be cool. Solidly, and you know what it is. You know what it is. So at the end of the day, thank you. Thank everybody. And I appreciate y'all. Keep checking out my shorts. Check out my TikToks. And I'll see y'all later. Deuces. Oh shit, I forgot to turn off. Deuces now.